The U.S. Army's hyped-up parade? A spectacular flop, my friends. The only cutting-edge toy was a pitiful drone some poor soldier had to lug around like a prop. This 250th anniversary disaster wasn't a parade. It was a tacky, over-the-top birthday bash gone AWire. Lockheed Martin's ads? Sorta military-ish. But a crypto app and UFC sponsors slapped all over? Are we honoring the troops or hawking cheap merch? To parade their legendary history, infantry squads cosplayed every war from Revolutionary to Korea, strutting in moth-eaten, musty old uniforms while modern troops shambled past Trump like they forgot how to walk straight. No drilled training in decades, and it's painfully obvious. Soldiers tripping over their boots, faces screaming, "I'd rather be binge-watching Netflix or napping in a hammock." They're less an army, more a ragtag crew of gig workers who clocked in for overtime pay and free snacks. The 101st Air Assault's M7 rifles and high-tech night vision goggles were the only space-age gear in this total snooze fest. But that absolute dimwit who thought a guy should haul a drone the whole march like some tragic, sad prop? Hand that joker a gold star for the dumbest, most laughable stunt in parade history. Ground gear? Total snoozeville, folks. A yawn fest so dull it bore a rock to dust. Bigwigs on stage or snoring, dreaming of parades that don't put them to sleep. The Army's been hyping game-changing reforms like they're inventing the future, but this parade was a rusty junkyard of relics, endless Bradley vehicles creaking like old carts, M1A2 tanks lumbering like ancient beasts, and Cold War M109A6 howitzers fit for a museum next to a rotary phone. 150 vehicles, 50 planes, just the same tired props on a mind-numbing loop. Drivers slacked off, hands off the wheel, chomping gum like it's a lazy Sunday cruise to nowhere. No lasers, no hypersonic missiles, not a shred of innovation. Just hot air about multi-domain gibberish that fooled nobody. The hot new gear? A pathetic, scrapped RCV unmanned vehicle dragged out of the scrap heap, prancing alongside remote-controlled robot dogs like a bargain bin sci-fi flick nobody asked for. That's their grand, laughable finale, folks. Probably half-assed this whole parade because Trump's birthday bash stole the spotlight, and who can blame him? The Army's got better things to do, like blowing out candles. Air show? The B-25 and P-51 planes were a nostalgic treat, a fleeting nod to when the Army had some swagger. The rest, same old snooze-inducing AH-64 Apaches and CH-47 Chinooks chugging through the sky like they're begging for retirement. This Army's trapped in a World War II cosplay fever dream, marching like zombies in a bad history reenactment. Back in the day, recruits signed up to crush Nazis and save the world, hearts full of grit and glory. Now, they enlist to pay off student loans, snag free food, or maybe score a cheap vacation abroad. Slap those vintage uniforms on these modern grunts, and it's just a monkey in a crown, strutting around like they own the globe. Global domination? Please, they can barely dominate a parade route. Dream on, Army. Dream on. So, is this a military parade or a low-budget cosplay convention with drones and cryptocurrency ads? What do you think? Is the U.S. Army still a fighting force, or is it just struggling to stay relevant? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Was this an impressive display or an international social demise? By the way, if you chew gum while driving a tank, next time don't go to the parade. If you like this deep teardown, remember to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell. Jack Harper doesn't follow the cue, he only reveals the truth.